think I need a 5th level for that, so that's useless for now.
You guys are going to hear the unfortunate but distinct sounds of me opening a bag and or eating. Because my food just got here.
Nice.
It's all good.
What food?
I ordered a sandwich from my favorite sandwich place.
Nice.
Quiznos. No,
Potbelly.
Subway. Oh.
I'm pretty basic. I like Subway, and I get the most non-Subway sandwich manageable. I get their equivalent to wheat bread, and I get egg whites on that with bacon, cheese, Parmesan cheese, and that's it. And it's all toasted up, nice, good. My favorite sandwich from there. Is everyone ready to start?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Last time when we left off, you had all finally proving yourselves after a long, arduous mini adventure, proving yourselves worthy of the title privateers, and you were finally given a ship by Saltmarsh Acquisitions and something. I'm forgetting the name of my own company. Mr. Primewater gave y'all's Captain Longtail, your first, I guess you could call it mission packet, and y'all were sent on a scavenging mission here to this this ship that seems to have washed up on some coral or something. Shortly after arriving, you ran into a group of ghasts. You killed them. One ran off, though. You did not harvest their tears. You also saw a spider through a hole in the top deck and shot him and pissed off the spiders. They all scrambled away. And now you are downstairs below deck, getting ready to continue exploring this ship. And before we do anything else, Selrak, I need you to make me a perception check, please.
Oakley dokily. Perception. That's a 14.
Okay. Yeah, you notice that in this room and in this room, to either side of you, through all the webs and bones and debris, there is a large crate with studded iron edges and heavy bolts in it. And there's one large crate and one crate that's just a bit smaller but still pretty big on this side. And they are largely intact. One of the crates has a symbol on it. I need a history check from you. And if you'd like, maybe other people, when they see it, will get a chance to roll too anyway. So if you'd like, maybe just roll an advantage and we'll say people helped you remember this. But go ahead and roll a history check.
History. Hey, look at this weird box.
I'll give you guidance as well.
That's one roll. So do another one. Because you have advantage.
Oh, okay.
Don't forget your D4.
Yeah.
Start stabbing you.
History and a D4. So the other one was just 12, so it's technically 16 since it's with advantage.
Okay. That was not enough. I'm sorry. So you see the symbol. It looks very vaguely familiar to you, but you do not remember where it's from. But yeah, there's two very, very large crates. And before you even ask, they're significantly too big and heavy for any... Like, maybe four of you could lift it together, but you ain't sure shit ain't taking it up the stairs.
Well, one of us has a certain bag that holds things, but...
You know, that is true and very valid. I was going to say that there's a hole here that you could lift it up through with, like, a winch, because that's the way it is in the park. But, you know what? Yeah, use your bag of holding. Go for it.
It's not my bag of holding, unfortunately. But We should probably take these boxes. They are the only things that appear to be intact around here.
Let's see.
Didn't Mr. Primewater say we could keep whatever salvage we find?
You were sent here for
He
the
sure
crates.
did.
It's not. he sent you here for the ship's cargo. So any extra shit you get while getting the cargo will be your stuff. So like if there was coins on the bodies of those ghasts, or you haven't explored the whole ship yet, but if you find other wacky shit. But the cargo
Spider venom.
specifically, this is the cargo hold. That's cargo I just described. Very
Alters it.
specifically the stuff you were sent here to retrieve.
The box is small enough to fit in the bag of holding?
I mean,
Mhm.
you could put one corner in, right? And then the whole thing then goes in, doesn't it? Is that how that works?
No, it has to fit through the entire mouth.
Hmm.
Oh, it looks like you guys are hoisting them out through the fucking the cargo hold.
Over my
It would
soon
appear
to be-
so.
Over my soon-to-be mutilated corpse.
Spider poison is a hell of a way to go.
All right, what
Anyway,
do you all
so-
do?
Since we found the objective, I'm opening this door.
All right, you open the door, Salrak. Looking inside, you
I
see
see a dude.
you see a orc male. He's wearing torn up rags and a lot of spider webbing for various parts of clothing. He's got his
Hmm.
back to you at first. He's just kind of mumbling to himself. Food. But he notices you open the door and he turns to look at you. And he says, hurry up, get in here, close the door before more come.
Isn't that a ghost?
What do you all do?
Well, me and Meeper are...
We're petting the
Uh,
gas.
yeah.
No, I don't think I will.
He goes back to mumbling to himself.
Yeah.
I've seen this before. He's got
Two
the
of you-
sea crazies.
Two of you are able to see there's a very large spider in the room on some sort of arcane circle, but it's sleeping.
Well, not anymore.
It's a teleportation circle.
It is-
We can teleport the spider
Thank-
out of the ship.
Thank you, DM Xanax. Xanax says not anymore. The spider is sleeping. I'll say that again. And it is still sleeping.
Someone close the door.
Hmm.
Insane.
You notice
We can get these boxes out.
You
We
notice
don't
a
have
large
to fight spiders.
You notice a large chest on this table next to this man.
I don't see
I mean,
it.
I'm more interested in the circle. Why is there a
Anna,
circle
you
in the
also
circle?
notice a dead ghast right here.
Wait, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
Hmm. Should
You
we
could
go
assume-
in?
You can assume that's the one that ran off.
Probably.
Well, we also
yeah.
saw spiders run off.
Does it have like a big gash wound in its head, or is it like all curled up in spider webs?
It's got like puncture wounds up and down his body, I'll say, you can see from there. I'm also gonna throw out there, just to remind you all from last session, no spiders attacked any of you at any point.
No, but we shot at some.
You did.
Yes.
They probably aren't happy about that.
They're probably more afraid of us than we are of them.
They are gigantic, and I don't
Right.
really think-
Tommy, you get
many
one
good
inspiration
things to
point
eat.
for being so original.
All that means is that we can't scoop them up in a little paper towel and bring them outside.
Huh.
There's no paper towels in 5e's in Forgotten Realms. It's hempen towels.
I simply meant that they're too big.
I get it. I'm sorry. All right, what are you all doing? Did you go in the room? Are you in the room?
Yeah.
I will
I'm
go.
going in the room.
Behind this guy. and
I guess
then-
people are entering the room.
Absolutely.
All right. Let's all slow down a little bit in the room, please, when we're in there. He's
Oh,
gonna
excuse me.
he's
God
gonna
bless.
turn to you, Slade, because you're the closest, and he's gonna say, "We intruders. Every day, it's intruders. They never stop. They never stop. They never stop. But it's all right. It's all right. Isn't that right, Neil? And you hear the spider kind of in her sleep. You're close enough, Lede. Make me an Arcana check, please.
Okie dokie.
You notice, Lete, on the orcs' bodies, they're kind of hard to see through a lot of like matted blood and scars and other thing, and a lot of webbing is wrapped around various parts of his body. But you're barely able to make out glyphs on various parts of his body. And you got a high enough roll. You determine that this man is a druid of some kind.
Well, he'll be dead soon enough, so it doesn't matter.
Give me a second to look at my theaters.
Does he look like he's currently fucking with that chest, or is he just chanting?
No, he's just kind of like he's picking up something off the table, twiddling it, putting it back down, picking something else, twiddling it, putting it down. All the while, he's mumbling to himself. He constantly mumbles about needing more food. The younglings are hungry. He must mount a defense. The invaders, they never stop.
Younglings. He intends to feed us to the spiders.
Mm-hmm.
As a precaution, I'm going to cast Friends on the giant spider.
Out. Did you say all that stuff out loud, by the way? You just said, is it a feed you to the spiders?
No, that was not in my trademark cold
Okay.
voice.
Okay, just checking.
But I am unironically, upon realizing this in my head, going to cast Friends on the giant spider. Just in case.
Sure, go for it.
Just gonna
Excuse me, sir. Are you a fellow acolyte of nature?
Go ahead and hold on for the duration. There's no check or anything, it just automatically applies.
For the duration, you have advantage rolls on all charisma checks directed at one creature. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just have advantage.
How long does that
Yep.
last for constitution? Okay, cool.
1 minute.
What'd you say, Lede?
I said, excuse me, sir. You appear to be a fellow acolyte of nature.
He's gonna look at you, and he's gonna kind of. I was on this ship with Nala over there. The ship doesn't go. It's not really a ship. It's more of an island, or a fortress, or a grave, or tomb. Ships sail places. A ship doesn't sail. You need sails to sail, and the sails don't sail.
Yes, it
That I
appears as
see.
if you run aground. Might I ask what the circle beneath your arachnid friend is?
You did more. The invaders, they never stop. And he kind of gestures half-heartedly to the dead gas in the corner.
Oh, good lord. I thought we were the invaders for a minute, and I was about to get real salty real quick.
Yes, have you ever heard of, and do stop me if you find issue with this, someone known as Koth?
You say that name out loud, and this is the first time so far that you have said that name out loud since going out to the open sea. And there's a thunderbolt outside, and like you can hear the waters churning, and things get a little bit rougher and darker outside. He kind of has his face. He looks a little less crazy for a second, like almost like he's the intelligent druid he's supposed to be for like a moment. He kind of looks around and considers what's happening, but then everything eventually dies down again. And he goes back to being crazy, and he says, I know not who that is. No more talk. The invaders, they never stop. My young, they need food. We must survive. And go ahead and roll me initiative.
All right.
Good thing I... Can I... Since I don't have Speak with Animals, and I misunderstood what the spell did, can I say I cast it on him instead?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
I mean,
I had
to be
move
fair, you don't have to.
I had to move you, Meeper, you'll see why in a second.
Now, before we roll initiative, I get advantage on charisma checks directed at one creature that isn't hostile towards me.
Okay.
Well, I'd say he's hostile towards you now.
He's hostile now, but he wasn't when
I'll
I
let you- if
initially
you're wanting
casted
to-
the spell.
If you're wanting to try something, you can try it. Well, I'll say it's before combat starts. Go for it. Roll whatever you want to do.
Great.
And
Now-
it's not like a guaranteed fail or something. I'm going to give you a real chance on this.
My friend, what if I told you we could get you and your lovely little spiders here off of this shipwreck and back to actual dry land, to a cave absolutely chock full of lizard folk?
Why? Outside the game, just for my interest, why do you want to bring the spider people to the lizard folk place?
So that we don't have to kill them and so that we can not have to fight?
No. I get transporting them somewhere, but why specifically the lizard folk
Because
place?
that was the first thing that came to my head. I was like, source
Okay.
of food, source of food, source of food, source of food. There's lizard folk. I'll go with that.
One of them will eat the other.
Are you being honest? by the way?
I'm being completely sincere. I'm not making a
Cole
deception.
is gonna. The very kind lizard people who have allied with you, you are offering to take these spider monsters to their death.
Okay, let's just say I'm offering to take them to dry land where the spiders.
That makes a lot more sense.
I'm offering to take them to dry land where the spiders will have free
Okay.
roam to eat whatever they want, and then he would finally get away from the
Okay.
invaders.
Make your is it persuasion that I want? Yeah, persuasion check.
Yes. They can eat whoever they want.
Add advantage because of your thing.
Yeah, and I'm also going to add a bardic inspiration to it.
Go for it.
Not performance. Fuck off. Persuasion. Advantage.
Sweetie.
Oh, thank God. Let me roll that d6. 21.
Can he win?
All right. Yeah, you persuade him. He's going to be like land.
Dry land all the way
Yes.
back at Saltmarsh. Guaranteed free roam for the spiders, and you could find yourself a nice place to settle down to. And we got plenty of space down in the cargo hold of our ship, the Heart's Content.
So he's gonna gesture to the spiders in the room, and they're all going to go through this southern door right here.
Can I pet
as
one
soon as
on
I'm
their way
able
by?
to. Sure.
Yeah, I do that.
He has horrible tarantula hairs and they get stuck in your hand.
You know, there's a spider that lives in Africa. That's a tarantula. Sorry, that's bigger than a football, and it has it's a spider butt. I don't know what you want to call that part of its body, but when it shakes it, little spores come off and they paralyze you when they touch you. Very Pokemon-esque. It's a real thing. Not even making it up. Anyway, they're all gonna go down to that southern room there. He's gonna then turn to you and give you a serious look while walking over here. We need to go quickly. The truth is, I don't know how much I can control them. He seems to be a lot more sane now. It's almost like offering to take him to land, and that added with your amazing persuasion roll has somehow pushed a little bit of sanity back into him. He goes over to the big spider and he starts kind of like rubbing one of her legs and does a little chant, and she shrinks tiny and goes up on his shoulder.
We're about 3 days out from Saltmarsh. If you wouldn't mind helping us get some of this cargo here back on our ship, we're heading right back there immediately.
He goes to where the spider was. There's a glowing, like pulsating egg sac there, and he's gonna pick up that egg sac and put it in like a pocket or something like that. He's then gonna go over and grab this chest under his arms, and he's gonna proceed to leave
Fantastic.
unless someone physically stops him.
All right.
Does
Right.
anyone have a sending spell or whatnot so that, a horde of spiders don't catch our crew
We
unawares?
should- Yeah,
They're
we
not
should
com-
probably
they're-
warn them.
They're not coming.
Oh,
Oh.
what?
He's leaving most of the spiders there. He's just taking the one he cares about and leaving.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
And unless one of you actively chases after or stops him, I'm just removing him from the table because he's leaving. He's just going to the ship.
No, yeah, that's fine.
Fine.
We just need to get the cargo.
I'm gonna go up to the ship and let everybody know what the deal is before he starts freaking everybody out.
Okay.
Yeah, you can fly, so you can probably get there a little
Yeah.
faster than
Yeah,
me.
yeah. I'm gonna fly over to the ship, to the Heart's Content, and I'm going to let the captain and the crew know what's going on.
Meefer, are you actually going down there?
I opened the door, saw a billion spiders. Does this
Meefer,
staircase
as
go
you
up or down?
that goes up. Meefer, as you approach that door, you hear just lots of footsteps, just shitloads of footsteps. And when you open the door, you see not just those large spiders that you saw, but also just shit tons of way smaller spiders everywhere, all on the floors and the walls and stuff. And they're all moving and stuff. But then as soon as you you open the door, they all freeze and they all look up at you with their big eyes.
Let's see. Is this a hatch that goes up or down?
It goes down.
Let's see.
Do you want to go through spider hell?
Hold on. If anyone is good to go through spider hell,
I didn't think you'd want to come in here. Let me make sure that I have this all set up right. I think some spiders might be on top of each other. Yeah, there we go.
I'll be back momentarily. I'm gonna go grab something to drink.
All right, I'm going to cast a spell.
You notice one spider steps forward, by the way. This one, it's got a fucking crossbow bolt in its abdomen.
How'd that get there? We shot a spider with a gun, so that guy got
Oh,
fucked
a
up
gun?
with something else.
No, gun? Yeah, wait, sorry, never mind. He's got a clear gunshot wound.
All right. Yeah, I cast Speak with Animals. Hi. Hello.
You hear the voices of just 1,000 spiders, and they all say the same thing. They all say, "Food!"
And I'm just gonna toss the ghoul at them.
Rot, decay, fresh, want, food!
I can catch you a fish. That's about as much as I can do for you.
They all very slowly start approaching the door.
Can we kill them, please?
I close the door. And I walk over
Alright.
here. And I'm going to sit down for an hour and short rest so that I can get my channel divinity back.
You're gonna short rest? Did you bar the door or anything like that?
If they open the door, I will simply walk away.
This is the stupidest fucking setup in the world right now. All right. Well, hold on. Let's see what everyone else is doing. Is Tommy back yet?
He
Doesn't sound like it.
exploded.
Okay, let's wait for Tommy to get back, and then we'll see what happens. I guess.
Well, to be fair, Cole is currently telling the crew not to kill the orc who's
Yeah.
whispering to himself.
But I think if Meeper waits an hour, Cole will be back in time then. I like though
Yeah.
that I was looking at the other part of the map, Meeper. I was like all the way on the top deck of the ship, really far from like visible, because like the way my thing is, like I basically couldn't see you, but I knew to go look
Yeah.
at what you were doing because you started laughing.
Yeah, well, I opened the door and I just said, "Holy shit!" Then started laughing to myself.
I want everyone to know, by the way, the spiders I was supposed to use are supposed to be as big as the first spider you saw. There's supposed to be 6 of them. There's also supposed to be another spider that's bigger than this one.
All right, I'm back. Sorry.
Welcome to the fucking spider dimension, idiot.
So after Cole warns everyone about what's happening and then comes back, then they discovered a room full of spiders. There's a trap door on the other side. Lete closed the door again on the spiders, and now Lete wants to do a short rest. Does everybody agree on a short rest?
I could go for a short
Yeah.
rest.
Can we work
Okay.
on moving the cargo during the rest?
That's no. That's not how that works at all.
Well, anyone who doesn't want to partake in the short rest can do that. I'm
Does
doing
anybody
it for
not need a
very
short rest?
specific
Actually, I'm
reason.
only down 1 first level spell slot, and I'm at 24 out of 27 HP. I don't really think I need a short rest.
Yeah, I don't think I actually have really done anything this so
Well, that's
far
enough-
because I'm all
Enough
full.
people then. You two. All right, fine. An hour passes. You two manage to use the. There's like a on board. What'd y'all name your ship again?
The Heart's Content.
Heart's
On
content.
board the Heart's Content is a large winch that you can like crank, and it goes and extends over the opening on this ship, and you can lower a gantry. Is that what that's called? Lower a gantry down through the cargo hold bay thing, and you can load up the 2 crates. And that's about an hour. Yeah, it's good. You load them up, and they're just as they're cranking it up and away, you two can come back into here, and you see Lete sitting on her.
They're done cranking
What are you
it.
sitting on?
They're done cranking it.
A floor.
When they're
I just
finished
kinda,
cranking and we return.
Swept away any spider webs and sat down.
So, we're going to light this ship on fire, right?
I mean, after... Listen. These poor spiders deserve a chance to live. I'm not gonna condemn them just for being creepy crawlies.
It does seem to be a portal that continuously summons the undead.
What does?
Well, how else did these ghouls get here?
You're saying the ship is a portal?
Seems like it.
Oh,
Could
okay.
very well be.
He said the intruders never stop coming.
I misheard you for a second. I thought you were saying something entirely different. Anyway, all right, yeah, y'all get your short rest bonus. What y'all doing?
Alright, I'm going to walk over here. I'm going to open this fucking door and use my channel divinity to cast charm animals and plants and tell these spiders to fuck off.
Okay. They all go up the staircase and away, I guess.
Although, in all sincerity, we should probably see where these ghouls are coming from.
Yes, so that's why I cleared out the a billion trillion spiders to check down this hatch.
When you get to the hatch, it's barred off.
You get to the hatch, it's filled with spiders.
Someone else deal with the spiders. I'm done with them.
Alright, I unbar the hatch. Then I guess I'll... If I look down if I open the hatch and look down, what do I see?
Darkness.
Imprisoning me.
I have
Oh,
dark
that's
vision.
absolutely
What do I
right.
see?
You see, honestly, just still darkness and liquid. You see some scraps of wood and junk. A lot of liquid, though. A lot of standing, what you could assume to be water.
Mhm.
Might
Well-
not be water, though. Could be pee.
If you see me running back, I've probably started a fire.
Do you want me to cast light on something you have?
No, I'm good.
Do you go down there, Sarek?
Yep, I'm down here.
Make me a perception check.
Cool.
Unbelievable.
I don't see
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, you are wading through, for you, shoulder deep fucking liquid.
This water's very cold.
What does it smell like down there?
Not water.
What's it smell like? Not water.
What do you mean, not water?
Good question.
Does it smell like blood oil, or does it smell like piss?
Well, what's it smell like if not water?
You got a really low perception check. I think you have a stuffy nose today.
I'm gonna open the hatch and stick my snoofer down there, and just take a big old whiff.
Long old birdie beak. I'm gonna
Okay,
hold
you
the
do
light
that.
down there so I can see what's going on.
You can hold the light down there, yeah.
I mean, not much is going on. It's just wet. If not water.
What does it smell like?
Someone
And
needs to
a
be moving
fish.
Oceanus.
I'm actively inhaling, attempting to discern a scent.
You smell kind of a chemically smell. That's all I can say.
But it's not burning me, so it smells chemically. But it's probably not acid.
Nothing's hurting you or anything.
Each
So,
one.
Rack, how far out can you see? Can you mark with your thing how far out you're able to see?
I can see all the way out here.
Okay. You see a very dark, fleshy form going the length of the ship from there to here.
I yell back up. It looks like we got a flesh wall down here. A wall
a
of
flesh
flesh.
We'll hop in.
Throw the voodoo doll into the lava and we'll start the boss fight. You also see the thing now as you're all approaching here.
Perhaps we should burn it to the ground.
That's what I've been saying this whole time.
Right.
Meeper, you're just about right there, Meeper. You're at the wall of flesh, I guess you could call it.
Right, but I don't want to commit mass.
Oh, okay.
With your light, you can see it's pink, it's fleshy, goes from there all the way to there.
All wiggly.
It's also pulsating a little bit.
I
I
see.
mean, I'd rather not commit mass arachnicide.
Why didn't the spiders just eat this? Are they stupid?
Well, they are spiders, so yes.
Perhaps it
Made
doesn't.
you clarify.
Well, maybe it doesn't have any blood in it.
That guy, by the way, is supposed to. He's supposed to. Good job for not having to fight him, by the way. But he's supposed to be a spider druid
Hmm.
in the book.
Alright. Fucking. Is there any check I can make to discern what this is?
Name a check. Go for it. I'm not stopping you.
Survival.
Survival's
nature.
a probably a good one. Survival's a good. Yeah, it's nature's more just plants. I would say survival. It's a bunch of meat.
Did we see how well it cooks?
Do not eat
I mean-
that.
Let me know if anybody touches it.
Going
That
to
makes me not want to touch it.
grab a
I know,
piece
but-
of driftwood and poke it with the driftwood.
A tremor goes along the wall of flesh, and suddenly the whole ship begins to creak and wane and moan. Tears start to open up on the sides, on the level that you're at, and water begins to pour in quickly. The flesh wall is more like a flesh tentacle, and the whole tentacle begins to pull itself out through the hole in the side of the ship that it was sticking through.
Oh, it was tickly.
We
You hear a
Probably
very
get
loud.
going.
you hear a very loud, low rumble as the
should
tentacle
leave.
gets pulled out. Yeah, what do you all do?
Run the fuck away back to the ship.
You all run
Leave.
fast?
Yeah.
Get the fuck
Good.
out of here.
I know Kraken when I hear one. I'm getting the hell out of here.
What's crack-a-lackin'?
Ocean Man, we gotta fucking go.
Ocean Man, take me by the hand. We gotta fucking get the hell out of here.
They're a safe distance. I fire a firebolt at the hatch.
When you get up to the, okay, you mean down the hatch, like once you're exited out?
No, I slam the hatch down and then just cast firebolt on it.
Okay, yeah, you do that.
Okay, good.
When you're all up on the top deck here, where you are, Cole, you notice all those spiders are fucking just chilling on the top deck, getting rained on. The ship is waning and moaning, and there's roaring and there's rocking, and you realize maybe the ship wasn't stuck on coral. And fuck me, am I gonna find this or not? Hold on. I made a thing for this and I don't remember what I called it, and I'm really sorry. So it's gonna take a second.
If Letty still has speak with animals active, she could
No,
just
she
point at
doesn't.
the thing and go like, "Look, fresh
Yes, I
meat."
do.
You did a short rest. How long did Speak with Animals last?
All day.
Why don't people just start their day with that then and just talk to animals
They
all day?
do.
nonstop?
Let me
They
check.
do.
Oh, okay. I never knew that.
Just
I
like
thought that was just the way it worked
Never mind,
in
it's 10
Baldur's
minutes.
Gate.
I could also just cast it again.
Okay, I knew
Yeah.
it wasn't an all day thing. I was like,
It is in Baldur's Gate.
give me 1 second. Where the hell is this
the
thing?
metric that everyone uses. Is it this way in Baldur's Gate? I'll be back. I got to grab my phone. It has been charging for the last hour and a half.
Hopefully, it's charged.
It's actually been decharged.
My old phone used to do that, so it's not too surprising.
I'm trying very hard to find this. I'm really sorry. I have too many things to look through, and I don't remember at all what I called it.
Gabagool. So what's happening? What did I miss while I was shifted?
Give me a
10 feet
second.
off?
You just gotta keep waiting. Sorry. Meeper, is there a way to see recently edited tokens and stuff like that?
I don't believe so.
I don't know what I did with it. I made it, but
Is it an actor, a token?
it's a creature. It's a token. Yeah. I just don't know where the fuck it is. Alright, whatever. Give me a second. All right, when Tommy gets back, we'll begin.
I've literally been back. You said wait.
Okay. Yeah. You went up the other stairs, Charles?
Yes, I went up the closest stairs.
Okay, we're gonna put y'all in combat here. This guy's not here, so get him out of here. Everybody roll initiative.
Initiatiotive.
Man, that's a lot of spiders.
So can we all agree that we're not actually going to fight a kraken? We should probably
What
just...
if it's a really shitty kraken?
What if it's a kraken? Is
What?
that what you're saying?
What if it's a really shitty kraken?
So a kraken?
What's crap-a-lappin'?
I'm gonna point out this as well. By the way, you can look over at your ship from where you are, and you can see. And this isn't like retcon to stop y'all from not fighting it. This is genuinely what was going to happen. There's tentacles wrapped around your ship too.
Well, then obviously we go over to our ship and free it and get the fuck out of Dodge.
How are you going to get other than you flying? How is everyone else going to get to your ship?
How did we get?
How did we get to this ship?
With a rowboat?
So we didn't use a gangplank or something?
No,
Guess
you
we
had to.
didn't get close.
You could get close enough for the winch thing, but the game plank was kind of. Or you know what? Fine, it was a game plank, but the tentacles are just kind of holding the ships too far apart. Plus, whichever side the game plank is on, there's a tentacle there now.
It picks up our ship and fucking throws it like a paper airplane into hell. It'll be back by the time combat ends.
It looks like we're starting
So my
on the-
justification is Oceanus has a swim speed, a high swim speed. I can fly. The only people
I'm not that heavy.
Yeah, I can carry Selrak. I think the only people who would have trouble getting over there would be Katarina and Lete.
Okay. So y'all want to go to your ship?
Hell yeah, I'm going. I know it's what I'm gonna fucking do. We just got that thing. I'm not gonna let some quote enormous tentacle fuck it up.
I don't know if I want to jump in the water when there's a kraken. I'm not gonna lie. Doesn't mean I will.
I'll let y'all go back to your ship, but everyone who's swimming is getting at least one attack of opportunity from the kraken. Full disclosure, though, because I don't want anyone being mad. When you get to your ship, it's going to be the same situation except minus the spiders. So you're still going to be fighting.
More okay with that. That is a
Depends,
sacrifice
are the
I'm willing to
spiders
take.
Still charmed by me? Can I command the army of spiders?
How's your thing work? Is that how that works?
It lasts for a minute. They're charmed by me.
A minute? No, they're not charmed anymore.
Okay, then if they're gonna be assholes and try fighting us, I'm leaving. I'll tank the one opportunity attack.
Everyone make a decision.
Yeah, I'm going over to our ship.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll load up our ship.
I like to think the scene plays out as Oceanus helps Anna and and those three jump off, and then I run towards Cole, and like I jump in the air. Cole's flying. Cole grabs me, and it's like we fly over to the ship.
Plus,
Looks real cool and shit.
now that we're at the ship, we've got
No.
Longtail. What are you talking about? We've got Captain Longtail and
When I first
Cheap
started
Twink.
giving you guys NPCs, I made it very clear that whenever you're in combat or anything happens, it's you guys and whichever NPC you choose to be your stand-in for the adventure or whatever, and that's it. Everybody else, through whatever circumstances, is fighting their own battles below deck. They're running around keeping the ship going. They got their own things they got to deal with. Maybe Longtail's passed out. You know, whatever else is happening, though, you guys are on, because eventually y'all are gonna end up with an army on your ship. That's not what we're going for. And I don't.
To be fair,
I
we
don't-
already have an army of goblins.
I don't feel like it's right for me to be guilted on my decision with that when I made it clear from session 1 when I first introduced Oceanus.
Bad, have you considered feeling guilty about it?
I knew when I was coming up with all these NPCs and characters, I knew that y'all were gonna want to like get into fights and have them help you, and I was like, we got to balance things out.
Can you
Anyway, I'm trying to-
switch our POV back to the top deck and then add the tentacles and shit back to initiative?
Yeah.
I'm trying to do a thing right now. Hold on a second. I don't really know how to do this fight on this thing. Honestly, I think we just need to do the fight on the other one and pretend that it's at your ship, okay? Is everyone cool with that?
You just say it and just subtract
It's
the
hard-
spiders.
The way that this map is laid out for your guys' ship with walls, there's nowhere for me to put the fucking tentacles at all.
Yes. I will say, before I jump in the water, I'm casting Sanctuary on myself.
Okay. Some would say that you going in the water at all is an attack on their beliefs. No, I'm just
Well, they're idiots.
okay, here we go. God damn it, these don't have a proper attack on them at all. I'm really mad that I can't find the one that I made. It's ticking me off the more and more I think about it. Any guesses on other names for tentacles? Anyone?
I assume you typed in Kraken.
Yeah.
Maybe Emperor of the Waves, boss battle, boss something. Have you used a naming convention for anything else in the campaign so far?
I could have swore I named the thing tentacle. It was a copy of this thing, but I added other things to it and put a lot of work into it. It had its own picture.
Did you not change the name? Maybe it just has the same name.
No, it's not there. I don't know what's going on. I keep typing in tentacle, and I'm seeing a lot of things, but not the correct thing at all.
What if you hit Control Space and do it?
Control space, then tentacle.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Give me a second. All right. Let me remove the spiders.
Why did you remove them?
Because y'all went to the other ship. You went back to your ship. You're on your ship right now.
On our ship.
Dead. Fuck them spideronis.
Mm-hmm.
Right, give me a second to get this all pulled up. Okay.
Are you gonna do the opportunity attacks? Since we
Yes,
have
I am.
spent them.
Everyone who's swimming, make a 1d4. Oh, sorry, a DC 14 Constitution saving throw, please.
Con save, wouldn't it be?
I'm reading what's on their sheet.
Let's see.
That's the way their attack works.
Is it something they are targeting me with specifically? Or
So what exactly do I have to click?
Hold on, let me do it a different way. I'm so sorry to all you that I'm so willfully unprepared, apparently. I made this, I promise you. I didn't even, like, last time we were playing, I made it before we got off. Not even last time, sorry. Time before last time, because I made it before we even got to this encounter. I don't know where the fuck it is. It's driving up. I could have swore I placed it invisible off the side of the ship already as well, but it's not there. So I don't know what the F happened to it, but I'm sorry that this is so shitty now and it makes me mad. Alright. Zan, you're safe.
Nice.
Does that hit you?
I A, can't see it, and B, it needs to make a wisdom save before it tries.
Okay. Did you put that on the thing here? Yeah, here we go. Okay. Does a 13 do it?
For the wisdom save? No, it was DC 14.
Okay, so yeah, he fails to hit you then, I guess? Is what that works, or what?
Yes, he doesn't hit me, and he has to choose another creature to target, if applicable.
Okay. Oof. Alright. Oceanus got grabbed, y'all. So you all see Oceanus grabbed by the tentacle and pulled up out of the water. And he's just holding on to him. And that's it. I'm gonna just sort of
bye-bye.
put y'all on places on the ship.
Hey, that was mine.
You're on your ship now, just so everyone knows. This is not the shitty ship.
Yeah.
Alright. That is the tentacles' turn, I'll say as well, I guess. Let A, it is your turn.
Hey, turn. I rolled 13, I'm still going first. Okie dokie. Enormous tentacale. Tentacly. Let's take a peek here. What is it I want to be do?
It doesn't look like a giant slime monster, by the way, even though the picture looks like a giant slime monster. It's a proper Kraken-style tentacle.
Let's see. I'll cast Edible Friendship on the tentacle. No. So, is it like it's grabbed onto the boat, right? Like I can walk up and I can touch it. And
Yeah, you could attack
put
him
my
from the
face
side.
against it. Okay.
What was the last thing you said?
What?
Put your face up against it?
Okay. So, Oceanus has been flung off the ship, is being held by
No,
it.
he's being held. He's currently being he's lifted up off the ship. He's being held by the tentacle.
I see. Okay.
I'm gonna make this easier here. I'm actually gonna make it like that. There we go.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense. All right. I mean, I want to get rid of Sanctuary immediately, but I'm going to just fucking I'm just gonna send it immediately. I have 3 second-level spell slots. I'm slamming this thing instantly with second-level inflict wounds.
While you're all are fighting these guys, by the way, you notice running all over the ship, trying to keep it from sinking, are your goblin crew and other people running around trying to keep the ship going.
Mhm.
Yeah, 21 will hit.
Okay.
Roll damage.
Damage. Bitch. That was a bad roll. Okay. He takes 15 necrosis damage.
You hear a very deep guttural roar under the water.
Shut up. You're scaring the fish.
You're not Summer.
Alright. Yes, and then as my bonus action, I'll cast Shillelagh on my fishing rod and end my turn.
All right. Zan, your turn. What you doing?
Bring me the dog.
It's okay. Well, you said that.
Bring me the dough. The Doge.
Let's see. Hex.
Who you cast his hex on?
The one right next to me.
Okay.
And then. Let's
Oops,
see.
that's not. Let's do.
Dash.
That
That's
hits.
good. Yeah, nice.
All right,
Nice.
Tentacle takes that, and then roll your 1d6.
Mm-hmm.
Does the hex happen any damage or specifically melee damage?
Any damage.
Okay.
Any damage that the Zan does. Then,
More moaning from under the ocean. I need to put Oceanus on the field, don't I?
He's already there. He's under the
Oh, right.
Tentaculi.
Oceanus is
Grabbed.
turn. He's currently grappled.
He's grappled.
I'll put this back up if you want to try and ignore the roll on that. But if you want to, I don't know if you could see that or not. But if you want to try and do the check. Wait, is
Yeah,
there a
you'll have
check?
to
Hold on.
Click the top
Isn't
right
it,
and,
Dex opposing
Players.
strength to escape grapple.
certain creatures have special grapple features.
He is restrained, and it doesn't say anything you can do to get out of it. To be honest with you. Oh, DC 16 to escape.
So
16
like
Dex, yeah,
so just a Dex check.
I think so. Yeah.
Would be acrobatics.
My dog didn't attack.
Then do that. Attack with your dog then. That
I have
misses.
to get closer first.
That was Oceanus. Oceanus trying to escape. He doesn't.
Oh, yeah, he fails his thing.
Failure.
That misses. Next one. That also misses.
Okay. I guess I'll go back then. Here. There we go.
Alright, Oceanus' turn. He failed to break out of his thing. He used his action during that. He could have attacked while grappled, but he did not. Now it is Selrak's turn.
Alright, so are these tentacles able to get meleeed upon?
Yeah.
Then I will go do that. Do the good old 1-2 of Cutlass, then Whip.
Of whip and then nay nay.
Mm-hmm. Then damage, normal. 6 damage with the Cutlass.
Misses.
8 to hit with the Whip, but it misses. And that's my
Alright.
turn.
Other tentacle's turn. Oh no, wait, it's this tentacle's turn. Sorry. It's going to fucking smash. Oceanus, I'd say. Into Lete.
Oh,
No.
I'm sorry.
He misses hitting you, Lete. But now Oceanus needs to make a. I don't know why it's phrased this way.
I had to take a phone call. I'm back.
Okay, you're still in combat.
Yeah, but
One of the
it
tentacles
looks
picked up
like you
Oceanus.
completely skipped my turn.
Did we?
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh, I apologize. Never mind everything I just said. Is your turn, Cole?
Right.
I don't know why it
He's away
skipped.
now.
I didn't press the button to skip your turn for the record, though. It went from Selrak to the dude. What the hell?
I was on the phone with my dad. I'm sorry, what did I miss?
Y'all are fighting giant tentacles.
Yeah, but okay, sorry. Let me
I
rephrase
stabbed
that.
a tentacle.
Let me rephrase that. Which one of the two has taken the most damage so far? Which one have I observed being
It's
attacked?
honestly pretty equal.
Alright, well,
What do you mean equal? No one attacked the right one.
I'm gonna.
People did. You just didn't
did.
notice.
I'm gonna
When?
come over
Lede
here.
did it, right?
Let me see what
I
I
can see
do.
their health. You can't, and they both look decently similar.
Well, none of my spells, like, what would silvery barbs or dissonant whispers do to a tentacle? Unless
When it
by-
goes to attack, you can use silvery bards to make it to where
yes,
it's
what I'm-
disadvantage on the
what I'm-
attack. And
what- yeah, okay. Mechanically, I wasn't sure if it would work because this thing is we're fighting a tentacle, not a creature.
you yell or stomp or clap your hands together and get its attention for a second and distract it.
Fuck. I'll just stab him.
Dude.
I'll curse stab with my rapier.
Do it.
Yeah.
18 hit.
It does. Give me damage.
Give me
Ooh.
that.
Oof. All right. Is that it for your turn?
Yeah. Hold on,
Tentacle's
I
turn.
gotta get closer to it. There we go.
Tentacle's turn. He tried to smash Oceanus into you, Meeper. He missed. Oceanus then need to make a DC 14 con save.
Move that up to Selray.
Con save. He saved it this time.
He did. So he takes only half the damage. It's going to be 1d6 plus 3. 5 damage to Oceanus. Alright. Other tentacle's turn. He's going to try and grab you, Selrak.
Just try it.
Got a fucking crit fail. Alright, that's
You
it for his
can't
turn.
touch me.
That's literally it for his turn. Lede, your turn.
Lady turn. Okay. Right. Is Oceanus still yoinked
Yes.
and grappled? Let's see. Is he
Yes,
within? Or wait, hold on. What is the range of this? Okay, he is within 30 feet of me. All right. In that case, I'm going to just use my action to hit it with my Shaleal.
Okay. That hits. What was that?
That was me thumping it. Alright, it takes 9 magical bludgeoning damage. Then I'm going to, as a bonus action, cast Sanctuary on Oceanus. Put him down. He's not yours.
Hold on. How does that work? So he's currently grappled and restrained, which is a status effect. I don't think Sanctuary just undoes status effects.
I want to do it, but like last time it tried to fucking slam him into the ground, and now it can't. Unless it makes the wisdom save.
I really wish when I clicked on the thing in the chat box on the right, it got bigger so I could read it easier. I'm gonna click on your token instead and go into your spell book and read it that way.
Perfect.
What'd you say? What level spell is it?
This is a first level spell.
Alright, you have a creature within range, sir. I don't even know how to rule this. This is such a hard, complicated one to rule. Because the attack he does where he slams him, it's not an attack on him, it's an attack on you, the person he's aiming for. If it had hit you, you wouldn't get a con save. You just take damage straight up from it. I'm gonna say that yeah, you do that, and the tentacle drops Oceanus into the water below.
Fine
Oceanus has gone off board. Let me move him. There you go.
Alright.
Exactly where he needs to be.
Yeah, in that case, I'm chilling. That's my turn.
Zan, your turn. Go.
Okay.
Should probably change the token from saying Zan to saying Katarina.
Okay.
Does that hit?
Yes.
Nice.
Nine damage. Great.
And then
I still am convinced, by the way, Meeper, that we haven't fully set up her thing correctly for her, both for the attacking bonus and for the damage bonus. I think there's
I
numbers
don't
there
know
that
why.
aren't there.
But I assure you, you can read it yourself. It's not hard.
I know, but I'm just saying.
The fact that it lets her use charisma, over Dex is already like such a huge bonus.
nothing.
That doesn't hit. Let's see the other one. That one does hit. Roll damage on your
Oh.
doggy.
Doggy
And before
name.
you ask, no, you cannot knock these guys prone.
Imagining
Really?
if I could.
All right,
Yeah, that's it.
all right, good. They're both looking pretty bloody.
Did you calculate the hex spell as well for my attack?
Oh no, I did not actually. Do you roll a d6?
Mm-hmm. 3 more. That's good.
Okay.
Do they have opportunity attack? Because I know Zan was waddling away from them.
They can reach the entire ship.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that means we're always threatened. Fair enough.
The only person their opportunity attacks might affect is Oceanus if he tries to run.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I believe that brings us to Oceanus' turn. Unless Sam still has
Oceanus' turn.
Oceanus is gonna fist him.
You're just punching him in the water?
something.
Yeah.
Why not? He
Okay.
can swim.
He is a sea elf. It works.
Okay.
So. Fuck, how do I do this again? No, that's not it. Yeah, it's inventory. Okay. Him get a punch in.
Guess I'm gonna go punch
That
him.
hits.
That hits. All right.
Mhm.
So damage. 6. And it's still up.
Yeah.
So he's gonna flurry of blows. Which means he gets to punch it 2 more times.
Miss.
Miss and
Yes.
Fuck you. That one
13.
hits. That one hits. That was actually really base me for well done. Alright, great. Is that first turn?
That's it for his turn.
Go ahead and make me a
My
free
turn.
perception check at advantage with Oceanus, please.
Oh, okay. Perception with advantage.
Perception?
He sees everything.
You notice, Oceanus notices, there's a gargantuan-sized fucking kraken beneath the ships, both the ship you were on and your own ship. It's ginormous, like it's obscenely big. It's so large that it could probably swallow a ship in one bite potentially. And its tentacles that you're fighting are just the very tips of some of its smallest tentacles. And furthermore, the biggest thing that Oceanus notices, this kraken is clearly asleep.
Hmm.
So its tentacles are just acting on their own.
Yep.
They can do that.
Yeah. Isn't it? Doesn't each octopi tentacle have like a small brain in it, basically?
Essentially.
I don't know about
If I
that, but
remember
I do know that some octopus tentacles have hearts on them and others do not.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of cool. Alright, that's Selrak, your turn.
Oceanus is too busy being in the water to say anything about it. Anyway.
I think Niebuhr went to go Google my heart in the tentacle thing I just said.
I was looking at the brains. I don't know about.
I'm
They also have hearts.
They have
I'm
7
still
hearts.
doing good, so I'm going to cutlass and whip him again.
Go for it.
Cool. Now I will attempt to whip.
Okay.
The whip
It
hits.
has 3 hearts, and they are
Oh,
not.
okay.
Worms
Oh, well.
have multiple hearts.
Hell yeah. 7
There are
damage with the whip.
brains in the tentacles.
My apologies for my false information. 7 damage to tentacle. Nice, nice.
Yep, that's Selrak's turn.
That
Alright, Cole,
reminds
your
me
turn.
of-
I'm gonna. Yeah, I will cast Dissonant Whispers on it.
Go for it.
Make a DC
I was-
13 with save.
I was putting together an encounter table for my Out of the Abyss party for today because they're on the Dark Lake, and one of the encounters is just misinformation dolphin.
Making me feel inadequate as a DM.
Did it pass? the 13?
He beat it. Yeah, he beat it.
Silvery Barbs.
Okay, that's 2 leveled spells in the same turn, then, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's a
You can
reaction,
do
not a bonus
2
action.
leveled spells if one is a reaction.
Okay. He did not beat it.
Fantastic. Wait, why did I? No, that was supposed to be a 2nd level Silvery Barbs. My keyboard is being gay. Hold on. There we go. It's me. I forgot to upcast it in the thing, so I have to manually type in the extra d6 situational bonus. What?
Is that how much damage he takes?
Yes, it takes oh yeah, okay. So yeah,
That
46,
sucked.
and then uses its reaction to move it as far as its speed allows away from you.
Does it still have Oceanus in its tentacly grip?
It
had
has
already dropped
no.
it.
No,
It
it
has
dropped
no
him.
speed, so it'll be remaining where it is. Right. Whose turn is it next?
Oh, I'm gonna give the advantage from Silvery Barbs to Selrak.
Yay!
Alright, it's that tentacle's turn. He's feared now, right? Is the point I think you're saying?
Yeah.
No.
With
Yeah, he just shivers and whirls and kind of bends around all loppy. It is the other tentacle's turn. He is going to try to grab you, Silrak.
He can fucking try.
That's why I always move away.
He grabs you, Silrak.
Shit!
He tried.
Just after he grabs you, though, you are in luck. Maybe, who knows? You notice a creeping fog entering the ocean around you. The storm seems, despite the fog showing up, the storm seems to lessen. The rain goes away. Don't ask me to make it actually happen on the field. No fucking clue how to do that. But there's fog now, and the rain is gone. You notice in the fog are several ships. Multiple ships, say around 15 ships now, are surrounding both the shitty ship that was fucked up and your own ship.
Oh, we definitely need to go.
It appears we have company.
Looking over at these ships, you can all notice they all are in various states of disrepair.
Yep.
However, they all have one massive thing in common. They all seem to be crewed entirely by skeletons.
Yep, ghost ships. We need to leave. We need to leave right now.
I think I'm such a fast.
At the standing on one of the masts on the largest of all the ships, there's two skeleton captains. One male-ish looking. I mean, skeletons. How can you tell, right? One male-ish looking and one female-ish looking.
You know, with their giant bony boobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They shout over the water. You know that there are Christians, by the way, today that still believe that women biologically have one less rib than men.
Well,
did you know that?
Stupid people have existed for many years.
Or no, wait, other way around. That men have one less rib than women. And the logic is that men lost one of their ribs when God created Eve because it came from Adam's rib. Anyway,
yeah, don't worry about the genetics of that.
They yell across the water, "This salvage be claimed!" And they're kind of the two of them talking like in unison, that they're going back and forth between them. This salvage be claimed by the captain twins of the sea, Tibia, Phibia, and the skeleton pirates. They screech this across the thing, and they begin firing their cannons at y'all.
Oh god. We gotta get
Oceanus,
this fucking Kraken out of here so we can move.
Oceanus, you notice, just if it's a player, you notice the Kraken fucking waking up from down below. Its eyes are opening up. Its maw is opening up. But before it was just utter moans and twinges from the tiniest of pain in its mind. It's now bellowing. And it is getting ready to rumble. Shitloads of more tentacles, significantly bigger than those ones. I'm talking bigger than your ship. Come up out of the water and begin grabbing the other fucking ships, all of the bone people ships. And you watch as the skeleton crews begin doing combat with the Kraken. Your ship is now free to sail away.
All right.
Well, when Oceanus can...
help Oceanus up onto the ship.
Well, he'll just spend a key point for a step of wind to jump up here.
All right.
Yeah, let's punch it. Now I have a great fishing story. You should have seen how big this fucker was.
Why did he let us go, though?
Can you bring us back to our actual ship?
Because I am right now. Because he woke up and he just let go. You know what I mean? And
because
we weren't the threat making noises.
Also, his tentacles, the parts that you saw, that's like as if you were holding onto something with the very edge tips of your fingers. You know, he wanted to get a better grip, if anything. So you had a moment to drop sail and get the fuck out of there.
He needed to get a better grip so he could edge better.
Mm-hmm.
Get a grip.
I hope you guys liked Tibia and Phibia. A lot of thought went into them. A lot of thought went into this boss fight, too, despite the fucking token being missing. But, you know...
And now they're dead again.
That's what happens.
Oh no, we have to worry about their dead femur.
Shut the fuck up. Alright, there you guys go. You're all on the ship again. You're sailing the fuck up out of there. That weird goblin guy. What was his name? Did I ever say his name?
Which weird goblin guy?
Orc guy, sorry.
Oh, no, you
did
didn't.
not say the name of the...
You did not give us his name.
Michael!
I don't know why when I activate a scene, it doesn't keep the other scene active too. Just, like, come on. Give me a second. I'm just gonna...
that is, well, if you mean why does it go off your list, you have to set it to be visible and list for yourself.
Okay, there we go. Back over here. Krell Gronglig is on board the ship. He's still got his spider on his shoulder and the chest under his arm and a glowing spider egg in his pocket. On the deck of your ship is 2 very large crates. What do you all do?
Great.
Uh,
Did he ever say we're not allowed to open the crates? That stipulation.
I don't know if he specified it or not, but
Is it in the?
it's up to you.
He didn't specify. All he said was to bring it back.
It wasn't in the memo he gave us.
I feel like Tommy. I don't know if I'm just reading it wrong, but if you at all are feeling like you got the short of the stick with working for him and like you're not getting a good amount of money, so far. Well, this is your guys' first real assignment. Let's be honest. But on this assignment, you could have got a shit ton of loot and a shit ton of awesome other stuff. But choices were made the other way. It's not like there's always opportunities. Not everything's gonna go great every time.
Yeah.
well,
Wait, what are you talking about?
No, I'm just saying like.
What do you
like,
mean
because
you're not reading?
Earlier,
What?
earlier you mentioned that you're allowed to have whatever you find, and I was just trying to explain that like.
Oh yeah, no,
you're
no,
saying
no,
you're
no, no,
specific.
no.
Yeah.
I think you might have gotten the wrong impression about that conversation. That was me forgetting what the fucker.
what our job was.
Frog fucker said.
Mm.
I have to go to the bathroom. I'll
It's
be
all
right
good.
back.
Well, accidents can always happen on the job. I start prying open the crate. Whichever one I'm closest to.
All right, you do that. There's one without a symbol and one with a symbol. Which one do you pry open?
The one without the symbol first.
The one without the symbol has Go ahead and roll a d100 for me.
All right.
Hold on. Excuse me.
Rolled
Bless
a
you.
4.
So Crasher's music?
Wow, you did roll a 4. The one you just opened is full of strange looking lanterns, very tiny lanterns.
Are any of them shiny?
No, none of them are shiny, but none of them, they're not normal looking lanterns. They're
Then
like,
Celeric gets bored instantly.
okay, never mind.
Can I open another one?
Sure, go ahead and open up the other crate. There's no roll on that one though. It has a preset thing inside of it.
Okay.
If we got a
I'm
100 on
opening
it,
it.
would it have been a hat with a special effect?
I don't know, maybe. Why?
By special effect, I mean like circling flames,
Okay.
orbiting peace sign.
Can I do that?
Yeah, you can open up the other crate. Go for it. When you open it, you find inside is a bunch of random machine parts. You don't really know. A lot of gears and cogs, large brass pieces and cylinders.
Well,
Is
this
anything
is
in there
worthwhile.
shiny?
There's some metal bits and ends, but nothing specifically shiny.
Who would want this junk?
I think you want to know more about those lanterns, but anyway.
If it ain't shiny, it ain't worth being in the horde.
Can y'all hear the music, by the way? Do you know what this is from?
I jokingly said Castle Crashers music. That's what it sounds
Yeah, I want to
like.
say Castle Crashers.
It is Castle Crashers music.
Nice.
The only treasure
Sad
I
that-
want to know about is what's
It's
in
sad
this
they never
thing.
made a Castle Crashers 2, by the way. I don't know why they didn't. Castle Crashers is a very low effort game. Like a lot of it's just copy paste, but they just it was just the story was so wacky and funny it carried the whole thing.
Yeah, it's not alien hominid. They didn't want to give that too much attention to it.
I mean, they've never really made a sequel for any of their games. I just don't think that's what they're interested in.
They made 3 games, right? They made Alien Hominid, Battlelog Theater, and Castle Crashers.
Those are the
No,
big
they
ones,
also made
yeah.
Pit People.
Pit People.
And Dad and Son. That one's one of their like really older games.
Yeah, and they're making a new game. I think that's just called Behemoth.
And when y'all are headed back to Saltmarsh, unless you yell at Longtail not to do that, on your way back, you're going to get 2 more encounter checks. You're going to all be starting off with a long rest though before that, and we're also going to wait for Cole before we start doing those encounter checks.
All right.
Am I supposed to do that since I'm steering the wheel of the ship?
You can. It just doesn't really matter who does the encounter checks. It's just rolling a d20.
Didn't
Right,
you
long
make me
rest
do
again,
that the
okay.
last time?
No, I did not.
A long rest, though, I don't really get much from it because not much happened to me.
I burned a bunch of resources. I go fishing.
Yeah, the idea is he feeds people to the spiders, so that way the spiders can stay alive and kill the undead that keep boarding his ship every night. I shouldn't say his ship, it's not his ship.
The ship he was on.
Yeah. You said you're fishing, Meeper?
Yep.
Roll me a d100.
You caught a lillipad.
You catch a carpet croaker.
Ooh. Roach.
Do you want to see a picture of a carpet croaker?
Sure.
And you have to fight it.
Yeah.
Do you know what the carpet croaker is, Charles?
No, it's just I heard Final Fantasy fight music.
Oh my god, that's a big. Oh, what the fuck? AI moment?
That's not AI. That's a real. That's from a video. Are you looking it up now?
Yeah.
Oh,
I can just
that's
tell
a
you what it
big one.
is. Here you go, Zan.
Hmm?
Sent you a picture too, so you can see what it looks like.
Oh,
Oh wow.
Oh, it's like a
That
fake fish prop. I got it.
Yeah, it's from Bad Grandpa. It's
I see.
you know they do wacky shit and like prank people into thinking he's a dumb old man or whatever. Basically, they were at a golf course, did all sorts of bits while they were there, and one of the bits was he was fishing in the water at the golf course, and he pulls up that thing. It's got the giant ass penis on it.
can't show
And the
that on
fucking-
YouTube.
The fucking the people there that are fishing, the people that are playing golf are like, really? Wow, I've never seen that before. Like they all think it's real, because when you're in the moment and you see something like that, you don't immediately think, oh, this has to be fake, because like how the fuck would someone plan that out and have a fake fish in the water at the country club? Like how the fuck does this happen, right? They had scuba divers in the water with the fish ready to attach it to the line when he threw the line out. And if you're watching the video, by the way, the fish is animatronic too. Like it flips around and stuff, it moves.
Oh my god. That's
Yeah.
a funny amount of effort. That's a good joke.
And then he falls down. He's like, a lot of their bits that they do whenever things aren't too funny or people aren't getting involved enough, is he'll just always be like, oh, help me, and he'll be like an old man, like he'll fall down and shit and force people to get involved in things. Like one time he shit his pants, I think, and everyone just steps away, so like no one wants to be involved in it, so he's just like, oh, someone help me. Like he's just trying to get people to be involved.
Oh my god.
Anyway, he falls down with it. And he's like, "Oh, help me!" And he's got it on his face. And the more I talk about it, the more I realize I shouldn't have sent a DM Reaper. I know that you don't like this stuff, but the bits on the fish are flopping into his face, just smacking him over and over.
Goofy.
Yeah, that's one of 2 penis jokes in that whole movie, by the way. So you should definitely watch Bad Grandpa sometime. Can I tell you the other joke? It's pretty funny.
No.
It's with a fake penis.
Not interested.
Oh, yeah,
Wait,
for
was
sure.
that the movie that you suggested that we should watch sometime?
Bad Grandpa? Hell yeah, I said we should watch it sometime. It's a great movie. Hey Tommy, Meeper caught a carpet croaker while fishing while you were gone. Would you like to see a picture of it?
Yes, what the fuck is...
Don't, please.
There's your carpet croaker.
You didn't show that on screen, did you?
On what?
On the stream.
No,
No,
she didn't.
Boundary.
That would have been really fucked up.
Yeah, because I would have come back to have that on my screen and potentially got banned from YouTube.
Oh my god. Anyway. Yeah. Sorry, oh my god. They opened the crates while you were gone. One crate had weird looking lanterns inside. They're like kind of really small. Like there's no chamber on it for oil or anything to burn, so you don't really know how those would work, but they're in there. And then they're like the kind of little lanterns you would imagine like a heroine in a movie would attach to her hip or something. You know what I mean? Like one of those little tiny things. And then the other crate had a bunch of industrial machinery looking pieces and stuff, giant gears and cogs and some brass bits and things like that.
Well, let's just head back to Saltmarsh while we still all have our wits about us, and I give the orc a side eye.
The orc is going to stand in a corner, mumbling to himself while holding his possessions.
Right.
And you guys get 2 encounter checks again on the way back. Go ahead and make me... I think last time when I did it, I just said Cole was just going to roll them forevermore.
Okay.
Or no, I think I said different people would roll them if y'all
late.
wanted, but Cole's the one that sees it or doesn't see it.
Sounds good.
Alright. Yeah, there's an encounter. Let me pull it up. On the way back, Cole, you look over and notice a very small island. The island is pretty barren, except for a few trees. There seems to be a rowboat washed up on it. And along with the rowboat, there's a shovel sticking out of the sand. What do you do?
I call out, land ho!
Cole does that. What do you all do?
I look around to see what the fuck he's talking about.
You see what I just described. What do you do?
I steer the ship away from the island.
Well, hold on. The shovel might be an obvious trap, but on the off chance that it isn't, there might be something buried there. We might be able to get some fat loot.
Or we can kill whoever set the trap. And steal what they have.
Well, you weigh anchor for a bit. I'm gonna fly over there, and I'm gonna take the bait. I'm gonna fly over to the little island there, and I'm gonna start digging with the shovel.
Okay.
Shovel Island.
Give me 1 second here.
Shyland, if you would.
You're gonna summon a boss for sure.
Nah.
Secret boss.
I'm just trying to
Raid
move
boss.
everyone over. Alright, I'm just gonna kind of put you random places. I don't know who's on the ship or who's not on the ship. I'm just gonna do it like this for now, so you all see. The shovel is right over here.
Yeah, I start digging.
You do that. You hit nothing.
Hey,
Deeper.
anybody know how to cast detect magic?
Oh, me.
Can you?
Yes.
Dick.
Will you? I should say rather.
I'm going to say that you flew back and grabbed me and brought me over.
All right.
I sure will.
Light up and tell me if you see anything neat.
You detect nothing.
Well,
Mm,
that's fun.
nothing's here.
I'm gonna take the shovel and I'm gonna fly over to this little island here and I'm gonna just start digging. I'm just gonna start digging.
You need to tell me which token you're digging on.
Is this gonna be fucking Wind Waker finding the Triforces?
If you want it to be, just tell me where you're digging. Are you digging right there? Like, tell me where you're digging.
I'll dig here,
Pick a spot.
and then I'll dig here,
Okay.
and then I'll dig here, and then
Alright,
I'll
Well,
dig
I
here.
just-
Stop, please. When you dig here in this spot, yeah, this happens. Sorry, hold on.
What is that?
Bunch of little tiny itty bitty mimic chests come popping and crawling up out of the sand, and they're going into combat.
I cast Shatter on them.
All right, yeah, you kill them all.
Oh, fuck.
Right?
Jesus.
I'm gonna go.
Here's loud explosion.
Right.
What was that?
Oh, nothing. I'm just gonna go ahead and sift through their broken corpses now and see if they had any delicious coins in them.
You find 10 gold.
Fuck yeah. Let me add
Love to
that-
see it.
Let me add that to my inventory.
Am I able to walk around this small island
You
in
can
about 10
all-
minutes?
You can all separately dig if you want. As you walk around the island, you're gonna notice. We need 10 minutes. It's not a giant. It's as big as you. It's 5, 10, 15. It's how big it is. It's not. Each of these squares
I-
doesn't represent 50 feet.
I'm aware. I'm just saying, can I walk around the whole island while I still have detect magic up?
Yeah, you have 60 feet of movement with a dash, so you can go around the island like 2.5 times almost, I think, or something. Like.
All right.
you're
So do I
fine.
detect any magic
What the fuck
on
is
the
No,
island
this?
at all?
Is there something visible over here?
A hood. Get it.
Yeah, what is that?
What happened?
Oh,
We're all grouping.
Uh,
we're all grouping up on this. It's supposed to be. I'm assuming it's something that she didn't want us to see.
it was supposed to be invisible. Yeah. I guess you dig there and you find one of the chests. Yeah.
I detect hidden.
Yeah, I forgot to give them their own tokens, but there are chests all around, and you found one of them because I didn't fucking hide it properly, apparently.
Right click it, and you should see.
I know
a
how to
little...
do it.
Okay.
I know how to do it. Are you joking right now? You know how many things I've had on the field and so far that have been invisible for you?
No, I don't.
fucking
No, we
80.
don't.
Anyway, go ahead and you open the chest. And make me a D100 there, Cole.
Yes. Yes. Loot. 30.
Oh yeah, just like 30 gold.
Nice. I don't know about a lot of you, but I'm having a wonderful time.
It's a nice
In
island, I
the
guess.
Canopied part of the island, are there any animals or anything?
There's a shit ton of shovels.
Those are animals.
No,
I
there's no
can't help
animals.
but notice this.
Yeah, it's a box.
I hope there's shovels in the box.
I opened the box.
There are shovels in the box.
Yay.
And one rake.
I mean, I suppose we could sell these.
I'm not selling shovels. Can I make a spiritual shovel with my spiritual weapon spell?
Sure.
Is a shovel a weapon?
Is a fishing rod a weapon?
It is in my hands.
It is in Golden's hands. All right, what are y'all doing? Y'all digging? Who's doing what?
I'm gonna try to take this a little bit more surgically. I'm gonna actively look around to see if there's any places where, like, maybe the tide is washing away a weirdly off-colored patch of sand, or maybe bubbles rising to the surface in the wetter parts. You know, I'm looking around
I'm
to see if
sorry.
there's
I'm
any
sorry.
traces.
I'm sorry, but your DM was not that kind. There is absolutely nothing visible.
Can I roll investigation so you can be that kind?
You could start digging. You could all start digging. There's a lot of shovels and a lot of people.
I'm digging here, 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 here.
Stop,
Basically
stop, stop,
everywhere.
stop, stop.
Yeah, exactly. Like, how did you think this was gonna go?
No, it's fine. I have no issue with that. She found something, so I need her to stop so she doesn't keep talking while I reveal it. Go ahead and move your token to the left once, Sam.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Oh, maybe.
And we're gonna roll initiative. How do I select multiple tokens without the drag thing? Oh, it's shift instead of control. That's so weird. It's control in every other like UI for anything else on computers, but that's just so dumb. Anyway,
Yeah, and you can't highlight it because then you'll accidentally add the other things into initiative.
yeah. Like on a computer, if you want to select multiple folders, you hold control and then click what you want, right? And that's how it is for editing text as well, and like in like Adobe and other programs. But for some reason, hold on, there we go. Okay, the chest gets a surprise round against you. He's going to. Yep. He's gonna bite the hell out of you. Oh, he got a 2. Almost a nat 20 though. You're lucky. That's it
Anything
for his
else?
turn. Nope, that's it for his turn. That is your turn, Lede.
It's your turn. Okay. Only my spiritual weapon shovel was here. I knew I should have cast it. Alright. Okay. I'm just gonna...
I'm gonna let y'all know there is something worthwhile on this island. That's all I'm gonna say. So I don't want y'all to miss out on something awesome.
I'm gonna
After we
Walk
fight this
over.
mimic, let's head right out. Surely there's nothing else we can find here.
I'm gonna cast Shillelagh, and then I'm gonna cast Inflict Wounds at the 2nd level on this thing. Die.
Nothing happens from either because there's an anti-magic field radiating from this mimic. No, I'm joking.
About to say, I could probably feel that.
That hits.
She just doesn't want us to kill the mimic too quickly.
No, it's fine.
Another bad roll. Okay. 18
There you go.
necrotic damage.
18
Yeah,
necrotic
necrotic
damage.
Idiot. Alright. That's my turn.
Oceanus go 40 feet, 5, 10, 15. What is it again? Alt, control.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That reminds me. After this encounter, we should once and for all figure out who's doing what with our artificers and fusions.
It's up to you guys to
Technically,
decide.
that's 40 feet. So Oceanus will go here and shoot it.
All right. Oceanus runs up and shoots the wooden chest.
So inventory, pistol.
You said
Normal.
that. You said that so like blasé. Like
It's
goes
just a
up and
funny
shoot the
image in my
wooden
head.
chest. It's very clearly
it's-
a mimic, though.
I
When
know,
you
but
do
it's just it's
so,
funny in my mind to think about
any
it.
target you
The
hit with
imagery.
ranged combat using a Kensei weapon takes an extra D4. So I'll roll damage, and then I'll add the Kensei shot damage to it.
I'm not in any way disapproving of shooting this mimic. I just thought it was funny, the imagery of like this badass John Wick dude running up to a chest with teeth and shooting it and just
So
wood
8,
splintering everywhere.
9, 10.
8 damage total. Oh, 10 damage total?
10 damage total.
Okay. Look at that. Boom. Katarina, your turn.
Okay. Hex. One. How nice.
That doesn't matter because that's just no. You don't actually roll your damage on your hex till you hit the thing you're trying to hex.
Yeah.
Is Shatter like the best thing I can do right now, or is it the sword maybe?
It's gonna hit your teammates, I think, if you use Shatter.
Man.
I
Say
can
But-
most
sorting it
definitely
up is
do.
good.
I would use your sword if I were you.
Okay then.
That hits.
Let me find the damage. Hold on. 1.
Tried to hit it. All right.
And
It's
the
your dog's
D6
turn.
now. Hold on.
Oh, you roll a d6.
This is a mistake, by the way. Hold on. Let me remove
No,
this.
there's a d6 in there. There's a d6 in there. I'll just take that. You rolled a 6 on it.
Yeah.
No.
I have
You don't
to
need
do-
that
yeah,
one.
I know. I clicked it again, so
All good. Now go ahead and attack with your dog.
Where did you get 1d6 plus 1d100 plus 1d20 from? I'm just curious where that formula. where did that formula enter?
It's button clicking a clock.
yeah, I was testing
Oh,
something.
okay. I see. Okay,
That hits.
Gotcha.
I don't know what all these things are you're rolling. Just tell me the damage.
I'm rolling the attacks. What do you mean?
7 plus 6, so that's 13.
Yeah.
All right. It's pretty splintered. It's going to be Cole's turn.
Cole is going to go with the oldie but the goodie. Dissonant Whispers.
The oldie but the moldy.
Actually, what would do more immediate damage to it right away? Shatter or Dissonant Whispers?
I have no idea. I don't
3D
know why I don't know why you use a spell slot on it at all, to be honest.
To do as much damage as possible in one go? I also don't have any fucking damage cantrips at all.
You have
Blade Ward, Friends, and... Oh, you're right, Vicious Mockery, you're right.
Hold on, is he weak to fire?
I am just going to cast Shatter on it. Just because it
Okay.
does the most damage. DC 13 con save or take. Want it dead. 18.
That kills it, even if it saves or not.
It had
Killed
less than
Well
9
done.
HP left?
Yeah.
Oh, alright,
what
cool.
a dumb fucking stupid moron fucker idiot.
Right, who wants to
So-
stick their hand in its
Why are
gaping...
you raging? What was that?
Right?
Yeah, you stick your hand into it. You find a a bronze coin of some sort and 2 electrum.
Ooh, that's fun. Who wants these useless electrum pieces? I'm not going to carry these on my person for any reason. They're bastard coins, and I spit on the ground.
I just shout out from over here. Are they shiny?
Sure.
Then I'll take.
The weird looking like bronzish colored coin is a trolley token for Waterdeep.
That's weird. What is a trolley token from Waterdeep doing in a mimic's mouth on an island off the coast of Saltmarsh?
For the record, that Waterdeep, this is the same ocean that Waterdeep shares with Saltmarsh. They're not far from each other. Let's establish
okay.
that one.
The mimic was on vacation.
And secondly, I don't know how the fuck the mimic get here. I have no freaking clue.
Who would bury a mimic?
Right, now, just to, let's see. I'm gonna be a little bastard. Oh, nope, that's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw the area in which I am digging, and I will drag my little...
Okay.
I'll drag myself. Dig here. I'm gonna leave the AoE there. Dig here, dig here, dig here, here. Yep, all these holes. I'm digging. I'm leaving this AoE here to indicate where I have and haven't dug. And here's where I'm digging.
Okay. Let me know when you're done digging. I'll tell you what you hit.
I've done digging. I dragged my little guy across every single one of the squares.
When you dig here, this guy pops up and he attacks you.
Fantastic. I'm assuming this is a duel.
If you want it to be.
Well, roll to hit, I guess. I'm gonna
Dual links.
going to stab the fuck out of him.
What are other people doing? Like, do I need to be doing things for other people, or?
I'm gonna dig here whenever this combat is done.
I selected my portion of digging.
You get stabbed, idiot.
This guy gets an attack opportunity against you before anything, just so you know. He's gonna bite at you.
I'm just gonna go around stabbing the ground before I dig. I'm gonna stick my rapier into the sand before I start digging.
Not a terrible idea.
He got a fucking 20.
Okay. Well,
Not a nat 20 though. But yeah, anyway.
a gentleman's 20.
Yeah. That's 14 damage to you.
14? Well, guess who
That's a lot
has
of damage.
Guess who has less than half of their fucking HP all of a sudden?
I want to be clear. This is a normal CR2 mimic.
Yeah, that a CR2 for a single level 4 character.
You just
What
got
are you yelling
hit
at
by
me
the
for?
CR
I didn't make you any. Y'all can sail to back to Saltmarsh. Don't freak out on me. This guy was also a CR2, by the way. They're all CR2s except the little ones. The little ones.
I am in need of assistance.
What do you do back to him? Do you attack him?
I might just, out of spite, I might just cast Shatter again. But no, I'm not gonna waste spell slots on this. This is stupid. Get stabbed, idiot.
Alright, let me really quick roll initiative for everybody.
I will interrupt my digging session to help out.
Okay. There we go.
What the fuck was that?
Okay, what were you doing,
I'm stabbing him.
Cole? Okay, yeah, you got a 20. Yeah, that hits.
I got a 14.
Oh, okay, that still hits. Roll damage. 7 total?
Yeah.
Alright. It's now Oceanus' turn. You haven't even seen the really crazy ones yet, by the way. Hello?
Hello.
It's Oceanus' turn.
Oh. Oceanus will punch the box.
See, it's funny imagery no matter what.
Does a 9 hit?
No, it's not. I'm sorry.
Let me see here.
I'm surprised Zan didn't try to get her dog to like sniff around.
Then I'm going to use Flurry of
I
Blows
will
and punch the
think
box
that,
twice more.
but how would I actually make it look I'm doing that?
You just tell him to do it. You just roleplay it. That also misses. Do it again. That hits.
There we go.
All right.
Slippery
5
lock.
damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You missed the box multiple times.
That's what I'm saying.
Slippery as
All right.
fucking box.
It's Sarak's turn.
Still a hit box with sword.
Do it. Roll it. Do it. Nat 20. Roll double damage.
Let's go.
First nat 20 of the fucking session.
So far,
Let's go. 3. You love to see it.
How much damage total? 6?
6 damage total.
Okay.
Then whip the box.
Alright. Katarina, your turn. Oh, sorry.
12.
That hits.
Wow, I did more damage with my whip than with my critical with the cuts. 7 damage.
I did it.
1 again. 18, nice.
That hits. Roll your damage. Okay. Yep. He's dead.
No. Okay.
I reach into his fucking gullet.
I'm gonna give you all a quick tip, by the way. You should all just group up together and prepare action to attack the spot you're digging when you dig it, and then that way you all get the attack of opportunity. You all get the beginning attack before the other dude does, and that way, if it is a monster, you probably will kill it within 1 round anyway before it even gets to attack you.
That's what I said.
How did I do that?
I'm going to stab the ground every single time I start digging.
Yeah, but just you hitting the ground is enough. Is not gonna one shot most things.
Yeah, but it's gonna get
I'm
a
going to-
surprise round on it.
It'll give you, if you're the one next to it, then it'll give you a surprise round. If everyone else is off doing their own thing, then it's gonna not be that. But
Next
anyway,
is-
I am
you
going
search.
to dig in this portion.
1 second, please. Meeper said digging first earlier, so I'm gonna let Meeper go next. But first, I gotta let Cole search the thing. Cole, you search the thing. You find 1d20 silver coins.
Nice.
I'm gonna regret throwing out arbitrary numbers someday.
18.
All right, Meeper, where'd you say you were digging?
Right where I'm standing.
You find nothing.
Okay. 10, 11, 12.
Come on, dog, find something good.
1 second on the dog thing, Zen.
Mm-hmm.
Are these all spots you're digging?
Yeah. How do I mark an area?
No, Meeper, are these all spots you're digging?
No, I'm looking for specific spots. Well, I
So,
messed up.
so this line you just did, you're not digging?
No.
Okay. You can have your dog make me an investigation check.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
Let me know if you're digging anywhere on that line or anything.
This AoE is something Tommy's already dug up, right?
Well,
This half.
we haven't even gotten to
I
this.
placed another one to dig again.
Hold on. Yeah.
When it is my turn to dig, I wish to dig where I'm standing.
There's nothing there.
No.
Katarina, would you roll for your investigation check? 13?
I did.
Okay.
My dog.
Your dog leads you here.
Okay, I'm
Back to
digging.
you. Back to you, Hold on 1 second. Sarak, you're searching this area?
Yep, that area.
Okay. You piss off these guys.
Ah, baby mimics. Okay.
Yep.
Uh,
They get to attack of opportunity on you.
Can you remove an icon of a big mimic since he's dead?
Okay, those all hit.
Damn.
Roll damage now, yep. Okay, you take 15 damage.
okay. Alright. Then I shall, I will attack with my cutlass and then cast green flame blade, while attacking with my cutlass, and or however the hell that works. What are you rolling?
I'm just getting the combat thing set up. It's your turn though, don't worry.
Cutlass, normal.
Yeah, that hits.
14 hits. So
Yep.
I'll be hitting this one specifically with the cutlass to
Okay.
do this much damage, 6. And
Okay.
then through green flame blade, I will also be hitting this one right here for 1.
Okay. You killed one of them,
Awesome.
and you do 1 damage to the other one.
Mhm.
Alright, is anyone else running over to help with this, maybe?
I'm just gonna shoot
Or
it with
is
my
it-
crossbow.
Okay, so I should add you to the initiative then?
Yeah. What's the range on a light crossbow?
Tiny boxes.
I don't know.
Well, it's got to be more than 40 feet, so I'm just gonna shoot it from here.
At least.
Ah,
Nice.
yes. Yes. Big number.
Fortunately, that was initiative.
Yeah, that just means I get to go right now.
Would you guys like to make it be that for the rest of the combat on this island, whoever is like, if you all group together, you could do the thing I said, and then you don't have to get hit at all, probably with most of these. But if you want to be split up like this, then you just get hit once, and then we assume everyone runs over to help and kills it within a round. So the mimic only gets one attack on y'all. That'll speed up this entire encounter significantly if we do it that way.
Okay.
So which way do you guys want to stay grouped up together and prepare and work as a team for each spot, or do you want to stay split up but with the mentality that when you hit a baddie, it's gonna fucking hurt you, but it only gets the one hit on you, then it basically is gonna die because you assume everyone else runs over to help.
The
second one.
second one.
All right, they're dead.
All right. I loot the box corpses.
Each one has 1 copper coin in its mouth.
Hooray! I now have
All right.
9 whole copper.
All right, back to you, Zan. What are you doing?
You told me to don't let me here, so I'm
Yeah.
digging right now.
All right,
And
you
what
dig
did I
there.
find?
Move your dog. There we
Mhm.
go. You find another mimic. He attacks your dog.
Who would have thought? Another mimic.
That bastard.
Kill Kenny.
Okay, he misses your dog. That's all he gets. He dies.
He
Everyone
dies.
runs. Yeah, because everyone ran over and helped you kill it before it got another chance to bite. All right,
Okay.
Meeper, back to you. What are you doing?
I will dig right here.
There's nothing there.
No.
I'll be honest. I forgot something. There was a note near this crate, and basically it says that they buried their treasure on the beach somewhere.
So it is on the beach. It's not on the grass.
Yeah.
Understood.
If you want your dog to check again, you need to do another investigation check.
Okay.
What are you doing, Tommy?
Digging.
I'm gonna be right back real quick.
You get a 9. It goes right here. I think there's something here. What'd you say, Tommy?
Dig, 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 dig.
All right.
What now?
When you get here, Tommy, 4 dudes pop up again.
Remember, I said as I'm digging, I'm stabbing my sword into the ground.
Yeah, I'll say you kill one of them, sure, before they even popped up.
Alright, you little bastards.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck you good.
I don't know about that one.
Well, I'm gonna fucking kill him.
Okay, does a 16 and a 17 hit?
Yay.
2 of them hit you. That's 4 damage. And 5 damage. 9 damage total. And they are dead.
A bit old. I'm gonna loot their corpses and then going to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Alright.
Thus
You find
using
nothing on their bodies.
Thus using my final 2nd level spell slot.
The last of your Hammond.
What the fuck? Give me another fucking D8, motherfucker. The shit was that? Why did it only roll one of them?
There's also no impending doom, so remember, you can all short rest and long rest whenever you want.
Oh yeah, we could take a nap on this here island or go back to the ship.
Meeper, what are you doing?
I was just checking to make sure there's like no secret bonus island.
I wish to dig in the portion that I have selected here.
Sure. Honestly, I don't know how to rule it when y'all are finding multiple at the same time with your big ass portions you're marking.
Pick one, then pick the other.
Sure.
Uh-oh.
Does the 15 hit?
No.
Okay, well, 20 does hit.
It
So
sure
you're
do.
taking so you take damage from one of them. $14 damage. And they both dead. Are you down?
No. 14 would be...
Oh, wait. I think you
I'm bloody.
found a chest. You found a chest.
I did?
Yeah, you were standing on it, so I couldn't see
Oh.
it.
I found
Yeah, you found a chest.
a book with words on it.
You found an actual chest.
Let's go! I opened the chest.
Alright, roll me a D100.
Let's go. Less than 50.
Okay, you find 50 gold inside.
Alright.
Can you tell me what's in here now?
Nothing. There's nothing there. You dig and there's nothing there.
So another investigation then. Oh, 20.
Okay. Yeah, he takes you... Wait, 1 second. Meeper, what are you doing?
I'll dig right here once it's my turn to dig.
I want you to be honest with me. Have you cheated at all?
No,
Alright.
Could
I
Meeper
thought this would
possibly
be a
cheat?
nice spot for a treasure.
don't know.
Because it's under a tree. If I was digging
it's
all
a
day,
very
I'd wanna
big
be in the
island.
shade.
It's a very big island, and Meeper has successfully found this little guy.
What? Oh, it's Chester.
It's another mimic! But it's not
Oh.
a mean mimic. He's a happy little guy. He looks up at you with his little big ol' eyes, his tongue hanging out, and he kind of runs around you in a little circle. And he doesn't bark, but he closes his lid rapidly, really, really hard and fast, so it's like a kind of bonk 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 sound.
Like a shoe bill.
Mhm.
Have you guys ever heard of shoe bill?
Minecraft chest opening noises.
No, it's not a shoe bill because it's fucking terrifying sounding.
That's what it would probably sound like.
Yeah, literally, I was about to have the dog with a nat 20, fucking take,
Wasn't that my
Zan?
turn though?
No, it was Meeper's turn next.
Okay
You
then.
just dug up a thing. Or you tried to dig, but there was nothing there. It doesn't matter anyway, I was gonna let you have 2 pets anyway.
I'm
Meeper,
kidding.
congratulations, you have a little chest buddy.
Yes, more storage space. I'm so
I
excited.
don't, he doesn't work that way, but sure.
Aw.
I will give you his sheet.
You can store
If you
fish
try
in
hard
him.
enough, then you can be that.
You won't get the fish back, but you can store fish in him.
True, he's packing baggins.
Figure ownership. Meeper, owner, save changes. There you go. Enjoy him.
Pete's. Mimic Pete.
Mimic pet is what it says.
Shadow, can you lead me to another spot then, since Meeper found
Yeah.
this one?
Yeah, nat fucking 20. Absolutely.
I'm not gonna waste that.
He leads you here.
What's in here?
Another chest. An actual chest.
Oh. What's in it?
Roll me a D100. 45 gold.
Oh, that's good.
Feel free to rename your pet whatever you want, Meeper.
Do I have to change something in my sheet, or will that be automatically added?
Do you have to do what?
To add gold in my sheet.
Yeah.
No, you have
under
to add it. You have to add
inventory.
it to your sheet. It's in your inventory at the top. Meeper, do you like it?
Yes, it's very cute. Until I think of a better name, I just called
You
it.
actually did genuinely just find it. I hope everyone knows that. Like that actually just happened. This isn't.
Amazing.
I didn't plan that out. That's fucking crazy. That's why I asked. Are you jigging all these spots when you were going? Because you went over that spot when you went down that line, and I was like, oh,
Yeah. Do you know how you always find buried treasure in Minecraft?
I know the vague thing. It was a
You
way.
get a
Wow.
9-9 in the chunks, so that's what I did until I ran out of valid 9-9s, and then I'm like, well, where's a shady spot to dig at?
I didn't. I just to my best of my ability randomly placed dudes.
So you said 45 gold, right?
Yep, 45 gold.
Okay.
All right, what's everyone else doing?
I'm taking a short rest.
I will teach my new child the ways of the fisher.
I'll tell you what, Meeper, because it's a good idea. I'll say this: he can act as a bag of holding, more or less, if you are willing to pass your bag of holding that you own onto someone else.
That's the chuckle of no.
Is that a no?
That's a no.
Okay. I thought you would have liked feeding him all your fish.
I mean, if you can do that anyway, just won't
Yeah,
get the fish
but,
back.
yeah, he's a bag of holding, but you get nothing back from him.
Yeah.
Do you like his features?
They're very funny, although I don't know if I'd ever put him in combat, because he's not fucking Ghost. He'll die.
No, he has a thing that says he comes back, doesn't he? Oh yeah, you know what? It doesn't. But you know, you can always revivify or something. And it's got a lot of things on it that make it to where it can stay alive easily.
I don't know. Somebody did cast Fireball that did do enough damage to kill this thing in one shot.
Can I do an investigation check again?
On the same chest? Oh, with a dog. Yeah, go for it. What's the other people doing? One of you said short rest.
I short rested.
What are you doing, Colt?
Digging.
Dog leads you here.
Let me guess, nothing.
No, there's nothing there, Cole. You dig there, Zan?
No, it's not where I was digging.
Yeah.
God damn it. I was trying to go into my little red area here. I'm going...
Zan found the big bad!
Oh,
Oh,
geez, oh god, oh man.
but what's that supposed to be? Like a
Uh,
worm?
You dig in the ground, and a giant maw of wood and gold erupts underneath you. It roars and rumbles, and Zan, you disappear into the maw. You don't know where
Oh,
you are,
shit.
but you're surrounded by gold coins constantly crushing in on your body.
Got Boba Fetted.
So
I'm
like
going to
the
move you over here for now, but yeah.
Straight got eaten.
And off of my... I did. No, okay, I didn't.
Where's Sarak at? Oh, there we go. Okay.
Up by
He's
Letty.
here.
I'm gonna do initiative now for y'all.
Nice.
that everybody?
Not even close.
Okay, that's everyone, right? Yeah.
Oh, fuck. It's such a high initiative. Holy shit.
Did you actually name the mimic Pete?
For now, until I think of a better name when I'm not really tired. Although I kind of like it also.
Pete's
I
a
like
good name.
I like how the name Mimic Pete rolls off the tongue.
Hmm.
Do you like the false appearance thing? Did you read that on there? I made this mimic literally like months ago when I first started prepping for this. This is one of the very first random encounter islands I made. And so, like, if you go to your mimic and go to features, so click on false appearance. I wrote all this out, and I'm just rereading it. And it's really funny to me.
I see. Too bad it uses my initiative.
Does it? It does,
Yeah.
doesn't it? But if it's ever in a situation where you're not there and it's in combat, it'll benefit from that. Oh my god, that's so stupid. Okay, Lana, it's your turn.
Okay.
You just watched Katarina fucking disappear into the sand. There's a giant pile of gold pushing its way to the surface right there, gold pieces. Coins,
I
and the
see.
coins are almost bubbling.
I continue leaving my bobber in the water as I was fishing. And I'm going to just turn, put up my shield, and cast command on this thing.
Okay. You do that.
And then continue fishing.
Yes. Just make a wisdom saving throw.
He did not make it.
Okay. The command word is vomit.
Oh, okay. Katarina, you get launched in a geyser of gold coins up in the air, and you're going to land fucking out in the water all the way over here. Gold coins rain down all around all of you. Just shitloads of gold coins to the point that there is no more gold bubbling here. Gold coins. It's just a big ass fucking mimic chest thing that's just grown so big it doesn't really fit in his chest anymore. And he's just kind of grumble. He's gonna kind of grumble, and then honestly, he's gonna go back down beneath the sand.
Just
How much
shouts,
But
gold
there's
did you
gold
get?
coins everywhere now. Meeper just did payday.
How much gold?
Do you collect that all?
Yeah.
Are you mad you got eaten by the fucking chest?
No.
I'm gonna say 250 gold pieces.
We are rich.
A magic item that's actually and somewhat useful costs at least 1,000 gold coins. Usually between 1,000 and 6,000 gold coins, just so you know. For
Never
reference of
mind
economy
then.
in the world.
Who should collect that?
What'd you say?
Who should collect all the gold?
I think you should all split it up, but it's up to you. I don't really give a shit what y'all do. I just say coin numbers and y'all can fight each other for gold later.
So you said 255.
250.
Yep.
250.
Nah, 255 is fine. 250 gold and 33 electrum.
So 250 gold. Okay.
So 62.5 each. Okay.
Your bag of holding is secretly cursed. It converts all gold that you place into it into electrum.
I want to put gold into it.
That would have been a really fucked. That would have been funny. And that's a good idea. Someday, if you and me DM another thing in the future, we should do that. That's a good one, isn't it? A bag of holding that converts gold into electrum.
That bag of holding is immediately getting turned into a bag of holding that will be going into another bag of holding.
Yeah, but the other bag of holdings also cursed. All magic items that get placed into it get turned into non-magical items.
That's why you put it into the Electrum bag of holding.
Okay, yeah.
Also, a bag of holding that turns magical things into non-magical things is fucking awesome.
It's awesome if you figure it out before you put your like boss killing major fucking legendary sword in it or something.
So I never put that stuff in a bag of holding. Never put anything you
Alright.
want to lose in a bag of holding.
What are y'all doing?
Anyway, tiny chest, jump into the bag. Yeah, I'm just chilling until people are ready to leave, fishing, playing with Pete.
I believe we have found everything that we can.
Maybe we didn't.
Well, we found a living chest, a giant chest, and some money. So,
The island starts shaking.
Well, we should go. Bye.
Well, yeah, then I'm gonna fly back to the ship.
Large teeth begin to emerge from the beach all around. And yeah, you all, I assume, unless someone wants to stay.
get the fuck out of here.
Meeper, roll me a D100. Alright, Meeper, you fish up a shrimp.
Shrimp! Alright, it dangles from the end of the line as I leave.
I could use that shrimp.
From the safety of your ship, you all see as this island folds in half with giant teeth. The island itself was a mimic. It then submerges beneath the water.
I could have taken it.
That shrimp's gonna be an excellent sous chef. It'll make wonderful fried rice.
Cole says that. Cole says that he could fight the island mimic. I hope this was a good random encounter. This is the first random encounter I've ever made. I hope you all liked it.
Ain't bad.
I got a pet out of it.
You better be way more happy, Meeper. You're the one that should be super amped. Everyone got a good bit of gold, and you got a fucking pet. One of the rare Saltmarsh pets.
It's a rare.
They're extremely rare, yeah.
Is its name in purple?
Legendary?
Its name is in prismatic rainbow color.
Oh.
It's a tier
That
all its
rare.
own, yeah.
It's a pearlescent. Right, back to book.
Mhm.
I think we're gonna end the session with you all getting back on your boat.
Works for me.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, so